Israel has launched a major military strike on Iran, claiming, with no evidence, that Tehran was days away from building a nuclear bomb. However, just 3 months ago, the U.S. State Department concluded Iran is not pursuing nuclear weapons. The International Atomic Energy Agency, the world's nuclear watchdog, said the same exact thing. The reality is, Iran has been subject to the most intrusive nuclear inspections on Earth. This started in 1968 when Iran signed the Nuclear Non-Proliferation Treaty. That means they legally agreed not to build nukes and to allow robust inspections. And these inspections were no joke. We're talking cameras, surprise visits, uranium logs, all monitored by the International Atomic Energy Agency. In 2015, under the Obama administration, Iran signed the Iran nuclear deal in exchange for sanctions relief. This meant Iran shut down most of its centrifuges, shipped out 97% of its uranium, capped enrichment far below weapons grade, and opened its nuclear sites to global inspectors. And it worked. The U.S. intelligence community confirmed Iran was complying. So did the IAEA, and so did our allies across the world. Then, in 2018, Trump's monkey ass tore up the nuclear deal, despite Iran's full compliance. The Trump administration went even further and reimposed brutal sanctions. So, Iran ramped uranium enrichment back up, not to build a bomb, but to pressure the West to return to the table. Even now, as recent as April 2025, the US government and the IAEA agree Iran is not building a nuclear weapon. No warhead designs, no militarized programs, absolutely zero proof. However, Israel has a complicated relationship with facts. Israel views sovereign Iran with nukes as a threat to regional dominance and the Greater Israel Project that was promised to them 3,000 years ago by God. In fact, Israel has been saying Iran is, quote, days away from a nuclear bomb for over 40 years. In 1984, Israel officials warned Iran could go nuclear by 1990. In 1992, they said it happened by 1996. In 1995, Netanyahu said Iran would have a bomb by 2000, then again in 2009, then in 2012, then in 2023. Every few years, there's a new, quote, red line, a new, quote, urgent threat, and every time, nothing happens. You'd think at a certain point they'd stop calling this intelligence and start calling it propaganda, right? Considering these constant warnings never come with verifiable proof and have yet to ever be backed up by international consensus. The West is being played and civilians are dying because of it. As of now, over 224 Iranian civilians have been killed in Israeli strikes. And Iran isn't innocent. I could do a whole other video on that. But when it comes to nuclear weapons, the burden of proof is on the accuser. So now the war drums are sounding and it's looking like the self-described anti-war president is going to drag US soldiers into yet another conflict in the Middle East. Don't buy the propaganda. We must oppose war with Iran at the top of our lungs.